We welcome you to Los Angeles. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starting pitcher, Emmet Sheehan. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Okay, all set to go. Taylor Ward now at the plate. So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. Fought off foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Henderson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Sheehan, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. The 2-1. Hard hit left side. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Rutschman around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting the start for Baltimore, number 63. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. lifted in the air right center field. Cowser under it. Takes it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ball 1.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Right through there for a strike. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Leody Taveras.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball to right. 1 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder Colton Cowser.
1 out, man at first. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. Basallo leads off first with 1 away. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
The 1-0.
Oh.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Towards first, but it kicks foul. And it skips into dirt. In the air, left side. Ward on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
No, that's a ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Henderson over to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Ryan Ward. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 8th, catcher Dalton Rushing.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Here we go, Dalton.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And
Foul
a foul
ball.
ball. Got him. That's the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs. And there's ball
That's 4.
4.
Take your base.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Adley
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Now a quick throw to first. Henderson back in on a dive. And that one sliced foul. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to second and great jump. Man at second. And now 2 balls and a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First baseman Pete Alonso.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. That misses, and that is ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
First and second, 1 out. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
No, that's a ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 2-0. Freeland whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Fouled off left side. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Smoked on the ground a second. Jackson tosses to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1.
Yes.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Cowser in position. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in LA, onto the 4th. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 2-2 on the way. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Throw to second, safe. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dreyer, the lefty, warming up as well. Man at second. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Alexander in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one misses. Ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Ball, low.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. He boots it. Cowser coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmet Sheehan departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Trinan, 37 years young, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. In the air, left field. Ward tracks it down for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
There's a strike to Mookie.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2. The Dodgers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped left field back there. And in one hops the wall. Betts into second.
He was all over that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's Max Muncy. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Nope. Ball 1.
One out and a runner at second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And here's a look at how
Tucker.
he's using his pitches in this one. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A two-run blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Ryan Ward will hit next. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Rutschman handles, throws to first. That's the third out. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now 4-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Oh.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's low.
That clips the corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. Outside ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. Ball one there. Left field. Ward towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. Lined into right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
For the Orioles, center fielder Colton
Hooked around that
Hauser.
pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Lake Trinan gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Edgardo
number
Henriquez
16,
on to pitch here.
Edgardo
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Ball, low.
The Orioles trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 5th.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's to third, Muncy. And that is that. Orioles strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cowser gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
That one a
No,
little bit
that's a
high.
ball.
Ball 1.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Foul ball there. On the ground. Alonso steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani.
Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one missed. Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the inning. 1 left for LA. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in LA. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next,
Leading off
Jeremiah
for the
Jackson.
Orioles, second baseman Jeremiah Jackson.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Blaze Alexander.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
Ball, high.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a ball. Here he goes.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Chopped out towards short. Betts sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Orioles 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul.
Ball one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Come on, Funky Muncy.
2-0. And that skips in the dirt.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Max Muncy mashes one the opposite way, and they cut into the deficit.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Oh.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And now it's 1-2. That one almost got him. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Huh.
Henderson on at first, nobody out. And a foul ball. Dreyer in his 2nd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Inside, almost got him. Boils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
One out man at first. Pete Alonso digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. This to third. Muncy. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 4 and the Dodgers 3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew
Kittredge.
Kittredge.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Ryan Ward.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Number 48, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cano, the right-hander, also getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Yes.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Late with the swing there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Freeland at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. Tap softly to the right side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. And he walked
Take
him.
your base.
And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Taveras wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. Basallo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Tucker coming on. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Hauser.
Oh, right to the backstop. Basallo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
That one finds the corner. 1 and 2.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Alex Vesia.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Way out front for strike 2. Vesia, He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Leading off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Chopper right side. Alonso takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And that's outside. The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Kowser settles underneath it. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3. Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in LA, and now the right fielder, Blaze Alexander.
Nope, outside.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Whoa.
That's a little bit low. That one misses.
Ball for it.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ripped to first, caught, tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
To third. Long throw to first, and that is that. Orioles held in check there, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for
Enrique
Baltimore,
Sanchez on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Sliced hard, but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
No,
just misses with that one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Tap foul at the plate. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So last chance for the Dodgers. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Sanchez going for save number 1 in this spot. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final score here, 4-3. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.